That's what we did earlier. That's how I ran the stream earlier that we tested that did have audio.
Okay, it's working now. It's working now.
That's how I ran the stream earlier that we tested that did have audio.
Okay, it's working now.
We got a loop going somewhere.
Something has gone seriously wrong. Sorry. Something's very, very wrong with us. Oh, that was Cap. It was me because nobody the fucking audio was working. Sorry, my fault. Totally. Sorry. My fault, totally. Don't you patch it up.
Oh my god. This is like hilarious.
Oh, Captain, it'll be okay. It'll be okay.
Are we better now?
It'll be,
Everything level out?
it'll be okay.
Hi, Crystal. How are you?
Hi. Okay.
Will you stifle it? Anyway.
Hi, Antonio. How you doing?
Antonio, how you doing, buddy? Hi, Antonio.
Hey, 2ATVs. Hello, Harold.
Pardon.
Hey, Hot Rod. Everybody welcome. We're just kind of being a little bumpy, but things are moving, I think. I think we have everything working now. Oh, there's Jay. What's up, brother?
Hi, Jay. Pardon me. Is it working? Yeah.
Twisted says he can't get in.
Stacy said he can't get in.
We got it.
Antonio, how you doing? DLT, how you doing? Hey, Jay. There he is.
Get Stacy up yet?
I'm working on it.
That's it. That's all there is to it. I'm gonna have to go back to my old ways. Of debauchery and lechery.
Hello, Mrs. Redneck Connection. How are you doing? Hey, Harry. Hey, TLT. Hope everybody's having a good Friday night. Hey, Dougley. We're still working on this thing, trying to get everything sorted out and working. So bear with us a minute.
Hi, Doug. Hi, Mrs. Redneck. Hi, Kathy. Hi, Harry Gamer.
Hey, Harold, how you doing? Hey, Doug. Look, sweet as in the...
The audio sound okay? Is everybody can hear us okay?
Huh? What? Oh, boy, oh, boy, oh, boy, oh, boy. Really? Hey, Harry Damon, how you doing?
What's not nice?
According to the PC police, nothing is nice.
Everybody's nice. Come on, Justin. We're all nice.
Inappropriate. But we all float down here.
We all float, Georgie. All right, good.
How did Harold get an echo? Is he watching the stream in stereo?
He must be.
Nice.
Can you kill me now?
Of course, we can't hear Nate because he keeps shutting his mic off.
What happened? Why?
What?
I'm messing with stuff. Check it out. I got one of these things that Musty one's got. A stripper pole? No, it's like one of them,
IV hanger.
yeah. So I'm thinking about mounting my phone on it. You guys can be like walking around with me and stuff. Yeah, I can drag you around. I was looking into buying one of them things.
Hey, Nate, I have one of those that I got a light on.
Ooh, that's a good idea. I want to
get one of those round plate weights, like a dumbbell weight, and slide down over it before you mount your camera and stuff on it. Because it'll get top heavy.
I want to hang my. This thing is heavy. Y'all are getting zip tied.
Yeah, but just watch. If you're rolling across the floor, you'll hit something, and that thing will want to drop down out of your hand.
Up of your hand or your shirt? Oh, that's lovely. Yeah, I thought you'd like that.
You got 15
Uh-oh, what did I do?
and only 12
Hit the button.
thumbs up.
Hey, did.
Come with me, guys.
Your zip tie just sounded like a fart.
We're going on a Nate ride.
You know what they say, it happens. All right, I'm going to get out of here so Steve can join. Dance with me.
Round Nate's world in 30 days.
Trevor's gas tank has chicken pox.
Nice.
Better than that.
Did you get Stacy figured out yet?
Still working on it.
I like this thing. Y'all stay right there. Don't move.
All right, we'll be right here.
Sure as hell didn't have any place else to go. I didn't bother to tell the darn fools. I sure as heck didn't have any place else to go.
Who's that talking?
That's it.
Yeah.
He was still bent over holding on to his knees. They were just taking my car down off the jack. Hey, there's Twisted.
He's here now.
Hey, Steve. He was still bent over holding on.
There's the man with the plan.
Hello.
Hello.
There's Justin.
Just wait until Stacy got on. Hello, Stacy.
What's up?
Well, I had a good time over at Peter's house last night. That was freaking fun.
I bet you did.
You might want to tell.
They got all horny and everything.
There's 15
Literally. He literally got all horny.
Doing.
I seen that at the end of the string.
Yeah. That's quite a panhandler if you've got there. Yeah, that's a panhandler.
Well, I'm gonna hang it up in my truck to hang my ball cap on.
Yeah, watch it.
There you go.
Watch it doesn't crown you.
But I'm gonna hang it far enough from you that if it falls, it don't impale me in the top of the head. You know?
Right. That's probably a good idea. Yeah.
Just don't play leapfrog with it, Stacy.
I'm seeing a episode of Final Destination.
What you got on your? What'd you do to your arm, Justin?
Fell out of a chair.
The whole way.
Fell out of the chair. I'm not even gonna ask.
No, my arm popped out.
Between me, you, and Jay, we the cripple trio, man.
I bet. No, it popped out and it put off back in by itself, so I had to go to the ER and get it. Two little chimpanzees there to freaking wrestle my arm back in the socket. They freaking pulled me apart like a wishbone to do it.
Between me, you, and Jay, we make one good man. I have to put all three of us together to do it, though.
I'm gonna say, am I parked in the handicap zone tonight?
I am.
And just so we're clear, I called those dudes in the ER chimpanzees because you could have paid a chimp to do a better job.
I'm literally parked in the handicap spot.
I sat at I walked into McDonald's with McCain the other day, and I sat at a handicap booth in the McDonald's, and nobody said a word to me.
I got handicap tags and stuff from my truck. My hips all shattered. Yes.
Yeah, I heard about that.
Yeah, we got old Stinky Pinky running last night.
Yeah, we did. I've only got one thing to say about it, though, Stacy. Okay.
What's that?
You do understand that humans do not have wings. They weren't meant to fly.
Well, this birdie flies all the time.
Well, not only that, but he did a double flight. Not only did he do the flight with the tarp, but he did the flight with the narcos too. So
yeah, they gave me Norco at the emergency room. They gave me 60 of them, and I thought they were 1,500 milligrams. What I'm used to when I'm at home.
Oh.
Well, they gave me 3,000. I didn't read the bottle, so I was taking them 2 at a time. I called Craig when I was coming out of Oregon. I said, dude, I know there's only 2 lanes here, but I'm seeing 4. He said, take the 2 in the middle.
Yeah, that usually works. If you try that with telephone poles, you lose every time.
Well, I found the first truck I could find, and I put it up. When I woke up midday the next day, I read the bottle. I'm like, you idiot! Thank God I didn't hit nobody.
You want to do dental work with a jackhammer? Sure, that'll be great.
might be kind of rough. Just saying.
I'm saying when he was on those, they could have done dental work with a jackhammer.
You might have a slight ringing in your ears. Only slightly.
I'm just you that. Nate brought me back to the truck last night. I was talking to Craig on the phone, and I took my medicine. In about 10 minutes, I couldn't even hardly talk. I gotta go to bed.
Well,
Where's the hurricane, Tater?
Well, Stacy
I don't know,
needs
but I
to
ain't
get
paying attention
fruit.
to-
He wants to get more.
I ain't scared. Trevor, you scared? Hurricane? What hurricane? What hurricane?
I can't find nothing about no hurricane.
huh.
I'm over in Ocala. It's raining, but I mean, it ain't nothing spectacular.
It was pouring pretty hard today here.
It might be like a friend of mine has hurricanes, but they're at the liquor store in a bottle. I don't know.
Speaking of hurricanes, the other Wednesday here in the afternoon, look,
We had a hurricane in Ohio.
Well, not a hurricane, but they were calling them land spouts, like water spouts over the water,
Yeah.
but they said they're land spouts.
Huh.
I've never heard
heard
That's
of
a
that.
mini tornado.
Yeah, that's
Yes.
that's a mini tornado. That's exactly. I've heard that before. Water spouts. It's just a tornado over the water.
We call them dirt
These are-
devils in West Texas.
Yes, we call them that here too.
Well, I have pictures of it. The thing looks like a freaking tornado, and it went right by my mom's house. Didn't do any damage, but it was 100 yards from my mom's house.
We get tons of little mini tornadoes all the time.
Yeah.
In a warm weather. It's like little ones, just like every once in a while you'll see one go by. You're like, okay.
Usually see them when it's hot outside and like a cold weather storm or something blowing in, and it
And once
makes
in a
some
while, we actually got to play in them. It was kind of fun.
I look at them out in West Texas all the time.
This was during a thunderstorm, pouring down rain. A friend of mine down the street from where my mom lives took video of it and took still pictures. And
Well, that was a tornado then, because you cannot have a dirt devil if it's raining.
right, but all the news forecast, all the newscasters and everything that everybody sent their pictures into them said they were calling them land spouts instead of water spouts. They said they're land spouts that form over land and don't do any damage. But the pictures I seen, the thing looked like every other tornado I've ever seen. Just real thin. It was just a thin rope. It wasn't real wide. So, of course, I was at work and I called my mom, and there was no answer at her house. So I waited about a half an hour until I got off work, and I went straight to her house. And of course, she wasn't home, and nobody in the family knew where she was at until we finally got hold of her on her cell phone that she never turns on.
Hey, Craig.
She's at the fair.
Yeah, Stacy.
Craig, was this set up? Are we restricted to 6, or can we still have 10?
I believe we're only using one user, so we could have up to 10 like we normally would on a Hangout.
All right, we got 6 up there. Hey, Jay, jump in for a minute. I know you don't feel good, but I just want to test something.
I don't see Brandon tonight. Does anybody talk to him today?
Where did I see? I saw him. Oh, that was
I
yesterday.
just posted.
Hey, Jay.
Okay, there.
I just posted the live stream in Hangouts.
That's sick.
Really good.
Okay, I was trying to see if we could have more than 6 on here.
In Hangouts, you can have up to 11, and it's only using one channel on StreamYard. So actually, you can have, if you used every channel on StreamYard, 6 times 11 is what, 66 people in this thing. that would blow YouTube's mind, wouldn't it?
That would be freaking chaos, let me tell you. We get screwed up with 3.
You know what? I'm not running that. Sorry.
I know if you use Zoom, you can have up to 49 or some damn thing.
Hey, two ATVs. I've been running into you quite a bit here lately.
Yeah, you should go on one of their streams, Stacy. You'll like it.
Oh,
Well, I always seem to.
Hey, Taylor.
Yeah.
Sorry I missed that stream last night, but I was in bed out cold as a cucumber.
I was filling in the spot for you.
Appreciate it. I was actually able to get up and walk to the living room today.
sweet.
That's good.
I hadn't been able to go further than from my bed to the bathroom since I got home Wednesday night.
Damn, bro. Now, how the hell are you going to drive all the way to Florida with that goose up foot now?
I'm not able to drive nowhere. I can't even go outside because I cannot put nothing on my foot.
Well, that's going to be an expensive Uber drive.
I know, right?
I think Nate ought to go up there and get you.
That's what I was thinking.
Going to Vero to pick you up, Stacy, wasn't too bad, but I don't know if I can go on.
I was going to say you came and got me. What makes me any better than Jay, you know?
Hey, Jay, do you think you can ride that Frontier for, what, 5 hours?
What, in that Nissan?
Yeah.
Why don't you just put me a pallet in the back of it with a walkie-talkie to talk to you?
Just knock out the back glass, you can holler at him.
I'm seeing Nate and Trevor on a road trip in the C10 live streaming to Jay's house.
Oh, shit, no. I'd be lucky if that C10 made it. It don't have the overdrive in it. It wouldn't make it far at all.
It would be a heck of a ride, though.
Hey, Taylor.
Awesome. Be an awesome
No, we
live stream.
go up there. We go up there on mini bikes. We drop the mini bikes all the way up there, and he drives the chopper all the way back with us.
We do a Fall Engine Nation style cannonball run.
Yeah.
This is more like a roadkill. It's more like a episode of Roadkill.
Yeah.
Jay, I'm going to pick me up a Baja tomorrow.
Lucky devil.
Guess how much I paid for it?
$50.
Nothing.
It's got a 212 and a torque converter on it.
$80.
Oh.
Hey, if he's got another one, I'll PayPal you $80 tonight.
$80.
That's a heck of a deal.
Huh.
I think I'm picking up another 4-wheeler too, unfortunately.
Why, unfortunately?
Because I already have one sitting out here.
Yeah.
I don't know what to do with the one I got.
Is either one of them shaft driven?
This one is the one I got now.
You want to get rid of it?
I want the rims and tires off of it. It's something I really want.
I want the rear end out of it.
It's got shaft driven, and it's too simple.
It's a V20 inline.
I guess it's two side by side.
That's inline. That's inline, Jay.
That's probably at least either a 400 or a 500 cc at least.
That's look. From what I saw of it last night, I was playing something like a Coupe 400. I mean,
I want the shaft driven rear end so I can build that rat rod mower, like I was telling you about, with the V-twin turned sideways instead of it being cylinders running with the frame, is turned crossways of the frame. Running to a drive shaft to a four-wheeler rear end.
You remember that? And that
Hey, going up Fortino, you want up on the panel? I don't think we ever had him on the panel, have we, Craig?
It's been a hot minute since we've talked to Bortano all together.
Hey, Breezy, how you doing?
Hey, Breezy.
I don't know if you got Hangouts installed or not.
Hey, Jay, if you're just wanting to do a like a cruiser's rat rod mower,
Yeah.
look for a hydrostat Cub Cadet mower or rear end.
Well, see, I was wanting to take that V-twin that I already got with the converter and run a chain down to basically like a jack shaft, drive shaft deal going to the rear end with a sprocket on the end where the torque converter's at, and then have it go into that shaft drive rear end, where I can actually build a suspension on the back, so it's got some a little bit of suspension to it, but yet still has the motor at the front.
If you use the hydrostatic Cub Cadet, they're a straight input shaft. You can come right off it, or you wouldn't have to have a torque converter or anything. You can
But I
put
already
the
got
universal up on the motor.
Hey, Georgie.
You can put a universal on the motor on the flywheel side.
Yeah.
Universal on that rear end. They work just like a car. You just have to figure out your forward and reverse the hydrostat, but you can put suspension on it and everything.
Well, I already got the torque converter for the motor that Matt and Tiffany got for me.
Okay, I got you.
So I'd hate to use the motor and all and then not use that converter they bought for me.
I got you.
Plus, with that converter, I can run it down and I can actually, change the sprocket size to adjust the speed and all between the pulley on the converter and the sprocket on the jack shaft or drive shaft, however you want to look at it.
Yeah, I didn't even think about that. You could. Yep. Cool.
And a lot of them drive shafts on them four-wheelers are kind of like the Ford or the Ford Explorer or whatever, that run up to a U-joint and then had that plate where 4 bolts bolted it to the other part.
Yeah,
I can do that off the end of the jack shaft to where I can actually have a little bit of suspension on the back to absorb bumps and stuff.
The only issue with that is there's no reverse.
Hey, Jay,
Yeah.
did you see that we got the 420 is turnkey now?
Yeah, I seen that when y'all were doing it the other night. I was halfway watching on the phone until I fell asleep.
I'm sorry. Oh, this car spins too.
Careful you don't unscrew it all the way.
Oh no. Oh, I think you're right. It screws in.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, I don't know if
You're right.
but I've
Hey,
had
Brandon.
that sort of thing.
Hey, Jim.
How you doing?
There he
Hey,
is.
Mama.
He must have known we was talking about him.
Hey, Brandon, you want up on the panel? Let Craig know.
Hey, Jenna.
I thought you were
Coming in,
going
girl.
up there.
It's pretty late over there. Okay. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, Jim.
Ugh.
That foot is looking uglier and uglier. The bruising's just now starting to show up. It's going from red to my big toes turning black, and the other ones are starting to slowly change colors.
I was gonna say it's gonna turn black and it's gonna scare the crap out of you.
It ain't gonna scare the crap out of me because I've seen it before. But this has been a week for all of us.
Yeah, I hit the floor, dude, and I just wanted to freaking die. I hit the floor, my arm popped out the socket. I'm like, you got to be kidding.
I was walking from the living room to the kitchen, trying to carry my chair, which don't weigh nothing. And all of a sudden, that leg went out from under me. I just lost total feeling in that right leg, and I couldn't catch myself, and down I went. And when I went down, I twisted, turned, and the toes folded back over the top, and I felt toenails touch the top of my foot. Yeah. I'd rather have my shoulder popped out, which I've had both shoulders popped out of joint several times, than what I did to my foot.
Just so y'all know, a cordless mouse doesn't swim. I just dropped my mouse in my cooler.
Uh-oh. Hope there wasn't water in it.
Oh, yeah, it's full of water.
Hey,
You gotta get one of those battery operated mouses so that it doesn't short out on you.
Write it down.
As easily.
And it's still working.
Okay, cool.
I took the water out of it. It's still working.
Cool.
gonna have to get Junkyard to send you a new mouse.
That's one of the more money mouses. Running on triple DW sales.
No money mouse. We gotta have some of them.
Love you, Gemma. You're such a great girl.
Y'all killing me.
Check out Gemma if you don't know who she is.
Hey, Gemma, welcome to the stream.
I've been subbed to Gemma for a long time.
She's a cool chick.
She's in the UK, isn't she?
Yep, sure is.
Brandon, you look scary as hell like that.
He needs a light. Where's the light, Brandon?
Hi, guys.
How you doing, brother?
What's up, Brandon?
Well, I had the best day yesterday I've had in a while. I got to go to Taters to meet all them.
Hey, Brandon.
I got back to the truck and I walked to the truck stop and bought 4 rolls of quarters.
I got you. Okay.
Hey.
Hi, Ed.
Came back out, was going through the quarters. I found 7 silver quarters,
You got plenty of room.
2 silver bicentennials, and a bunch of the West Point Mint Mark coins.
You found 1976 bicentennial quarters?
Yeah, I found like 7 of them.
Don't melt them. I want them if you'll hang on to them.
Oh, I ain't melting. If they're in decent shape, I won't melt them.
I collect bicentennial quarters. I got 2 Crown Royal bags, partially the way full. I used to have 2 of the big Crown bags slammed full of them. But when I got divorced, my Crown Royal bags full of quarters disappeared too, along with a bunch of other stuff.
You don't stay.
Mm-hmm.
This containers of change are untraceable. You can't
Yep.
your container of coins.
Exactly.
Well, I got probably $500 worth of quarters.
And Stacy's now known as the owner of the car.
You know, I would like to go through $500 worth of quarters.
You ain't gonna find nothing in these because I done been through them. And I'm pretty thorough when I go through them.
Fine, whatever.
If I get into a bank, I'm gonna buy a box of half dollars.
Kathy said she wants to do a giveaway if we can get 25 thumbs up. So
I can't tell where we're at.
I think we're at 16 from what I can see.
Last time I checked, that's what it was at.
I show 14 watching.
Right. Right.
And Antonio was live before we were, and he texted me.
Someone needs to tell.
I told him we were getting set up to go live, and
Whatever his name is.
he sent me a message wanting to know if we wanted to go live on his channel, and we were already live here.
Yeah, he's not very happy about not being able to get anybody to go watch his stream tonight.
Who?
Antonio.
Antonio was live.
Well, we were already set up and running by the time you sent me that message. Are you working on a kitchen or a bathroom, Brandon?
It's to me.
House gotta be moved.
Are they gonna retile it or
Yeah.
you gotta get it pretty smooth then?
Yeah.
Now, that's a pain
You
in the
want to
ass.
tell Antonio why we don't say stuff.
That rotary hammer from Harbor Freight though is working pretty good. Pushing that towel.
How much more you got to go?
This area right here.
Did you hear what I said?
Oh, okay. Good. That done no time.
We've been on it for 2 days.
Was that somebody's rental house or something?
Yeah.
Too bad Sam ain't down there. He's good at that shit.
Sam be done had all them tiles busted up out of there and be scraping the concrete, getting it smoothed out.
Oh. I keep, damn it, Ed, you're supposed to remind me. Ed must be too.
I am. Yeah, I didn't get a notification about Antonio going live either. And I just checked and I had him subscribed and notifications on.
You know what? I need to go look.
I didn't get a notification either. I've been subscribed to Antonio for a year and a half. So.
And I was even looking through the list of live streams that was on before we went on, and I didn't see him in my list of live streams. So
yeah, I got a notification 1 hour ago.
I didn't get one.
I don't have my phone with me to see if I actually got one or not, but up to the point I come in here, I didn't get one.
I didn't get a notification that Stacy was live until after I got on Hangouts with y'all talking. Then it popped up that that was just fixing to go live.
Who are all of you again?
I'm the man behind the curtain. Actually, that's Craig. Craig's the man behind the curtain.
I'm the ugly one on the far end.
Justin.
Yeah.
Can you solder copper to aluminum?
I can't. I don't think it's possible to solder aluminum at all. Personally, I don't know. I've never tried. Actually, no. I tried and I failed. So I don't know if it's possible.
Okay.
Sorry. All right. What do you want?
Oh, I just had an idea. I had some cats and ideas, and I wanted to use some copper accent pieces on an aluminum piece that I was gonna make.
I think you're gonna have to braze it, not solder it.
Yep.
Well, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make the copper pieces first, and I'll leave a stem sticking out the back of them, and the stem will stick out into the aluminum part of it.
Yeah.
So when I pour the aluminum, it'll all be connected together.
Yeah. Okay.
Hey, Robert.
Like a nubbin on the back.
Yeah.
Like a little knob or something that'll hold in.
Yeah, I was just, it would be easier to do it, to put the copper.
I ain't gonna be able to hear y'all for a minute. I'm going back to cutting up a break of tile.
Okay.
I think that the copper melts fast at a lower temperature than aluminum, doesn't it, Justin?
Not even close. Copper melts at close to 2,000 degrees. Aluminum melts at around 1,200.
We lost Stacy.
Yep. Nacho Dad, how you doing?
Hey, Horace. Hey, Nacho.
Yeah, copper melts at around 2,000, 1,900, give or take. And aluminum melts at around 1,200, give or take, depending on the alloy. And you can pour as much molten aluminum on top of copper as you want, and it's not going to melt it. It'll turn it red hot, sure, but it won't melt it.
Yeah.
Not a chance.
Did that package arrive, Stacy? Hello, Horses, Homegrown Variety Show. How you doing?
Hey.
Welcome.
Hey, Homegrown.
Hey, Nacho. How you doing?
Hey, Boneyard.
Hey, Bones. What's happening?
Cool. Welcome back.
Can you guys see this helmet I'm looking at?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
What do you think?
Looks like something out of like an anime cartoon when it's open.
Yeah.
Looks like it'd be a good helmet. I've seen several people with that style helmet.
Well, the thing I like is this little thing right here opens and closes this like sun visor on the inside.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And I need something to keep the exhaust fumes out of my face. And I don't like the regular like motorcycle, dirt bike kind of full-faced helmets.
Yeah.
So I'd like to have something that folds up like that.
You know what that reminds me of, Ed? It looks like a jet fighter helmet.
Well, for $55, that's not bad.
No, that ain't bad at all.
That looks like a red figure. Yeah. I'll say that out loud. I'm messing with it.
And I know a guy that does airbrushing. This is a matte black finish. I think he could do an awesome, flame job or something on the sides of this helmet.
Yeah, if he's any good, that'd be pretty easy to do.
Or put your polar bear emblem on the back of it.
Well, the other thing I like too is there's room right here to put a camera mount.
Yeah.
On the side. The other ones I was looking at, this piece comes way down here. It's solid up in here, but the side piece covers this, so the mount has to be all the way on the back of the helmet.
Yeah, lays over the side of it.
Yeah.
The ones I've seen are like that. Where it folds over, it goes way back over your jaw.
Way back here. This looks like it comes up further on the jaw. It looks like I could get a mount right down in this corner.
What's the DOT spec on that? I kind of like that.
Let me look here. The DOT approved. It's not.
You might have to scroll down a little further to where the details are at.
There we go.
Certified.
It's a CAPA certified.
It's DOT certified. That's what matters.
And the other one said safety certified, or safety rating is what?
DOT certified for CAPA and for safety. Both. Yeah, DOT certified for both.
Yep. That's what they look like. That's what they look for in our helmets if it has a DOT sticker on them. So.
Anyway, Gemma is saying it's been a while since she caught a stream here, but she's finally back because I told her about y'all. So, no.
That's because you're awesome. And Jim is awesome. I'm glad to see her in here.
She is cool.
I think I got you.
She's got a big old heart and she's got a great personality.
Yes,
I
she
got
does.
some storms going through here, guys, that keep kicking me off.
Okay.
I keep jumping back in. Hey, what's the DOT rating on that helmet?
It didn't give our DOT rating, but it does give the safety rating as a CAPA quality seal, and the safety rating, same thing. They both meet DOT quality.
If you scroll on down to where it has description of the stuff, does it have anything there?
Yeah.
It should have a sticker on the back of the helmet, like dot.
Hey, now let's go back. Let's go back compared to the picture.
Hey, Nathan, how you doing?
Hey, Nathan.
It won't let me zoom in enough to see what it is.
It don't matter as long as it's got that DOT sticker on it.
Yeah.
Does the top lock in or is it on the front?
No, it has these lock pins right here, and this is the release button for it right down here. This little red one.
Okay.
Yeah, it's in there, but see, it has an internal shaded visor. This knob right here on the side is what turns that up and down.
I want to get a helmet like that and do like a skull theme on it where the part that flips up is like the bottom jaw.
Yep. Well, they've got some of those on here. Where did I see them at?
Thank you, Gemma.
That's the style I have right now. I seen one the other night when I was looking through them, but they're like almost $200.
Buddy of mine used to race motorcycles. Some of his helmets, he paid over $1,000 a piece for them.
Yeah.
My helmets I wore when I was racing NASCAR, they were $1,200 to $1,500 a piece.
I'll be back in a minute, y'all.
All right, Jay.
I gave all of them.
Yep.
We got a new helmet every race, and I gave every one of them away except for one.
See, this is the one I was looking at right here, but it doesn't have the fold up visor on it.
Yeah.
I don't like that. Sometimes it makes me feel too claustrophobic.
Yeah, with the other one, you can at least fold it up and you feel like you can breathe, you know?
Right. And if I want to, just put the sun shield down and run that way. But I definitely need something to keep the exhaust out of my eyes and breathing in.
That's nothing important.
I've got the Bell helmet that I broke my neck in when I was racing. That won't let me get rid of it. Every other helmet I had, I gave away.
There's Brad's workbench. How you doing, brother?
Hey, Brad.
Hey, Bradley.
Hi, Brad.
I gotta go. Brad's in here.
Sit still.
He did a damn good video the other day on welding clamp.
There's been a lot of good videos lately.
I've been watching. I hadn't been commenting.
Two people came into the room. Junkyard and
Welcome back, Harold.
Hi, Harold. How you doing?
Oh, you're welcome, Brad. Brad, I've been playing your videos quite often. I just hadn't been commenting. I use it when I'm driving. I'll turn them on, let them play. Glance over at them. I do that with a lot of people.
I think that there's been a couple people that are needing videos played. I want to say that Lucky 7 needs some video time. So if anybody's got any time to let some videos roll, Lucky 7 could use some hours. And I want to say that Junkyard Garage needs some view time as well. So if you guys have some time to let a device roll, you might just go over to those channels and hit the play all and let them roll.
Did Lucky get his monetization yet?
I don't think he's got his watch time hours yet. I know that he's been working pretty darn hard on it.
Yeah.
So.
And I think, was it Nick? No, Roy's the boy.
Roy's the boy needs some view time as well. I think Mick needs some view time. So, you know, if you guys have got devices that are free and you got the time to let some things roll, there's a lot of people in the community that could use some watch hours. What you working on there, Tater?
Can you give
That's a Bio Warrior.
Can you give
Nice.
out a wrench?
Need to put the rainbow fender on it, man.
We're about to primer it. It's all sanded up.
What kind of primer you got? Okay. That'll work.
Good stuff.
Oh, that ain't the good stuff, but that's the better of the seat.
How long have they been gone? You gonna do it while you're down there? You gonna do it? Hold on a second, guys.
Hey Jim, I sent you a link, brother. If you open your Hangouts, just be in there if you want it.
Hey Ed, did you ever see the helmet, my racing helmet that I painted?
No, I don't think I did.
Looks like it was put together with aluminum plates.
Oh, yeah. You did show us that one night. I did.
Take care, Burrotano. Glad to see you back in here, brother.
Yeah, buddy. Good to see you, dude. I've been watching a lot of his stuff too.
He's got some great videos.
Everybody's already subscribed to me here, Jim.
Trevor's gonna run to the house and grind and cut something at his house so my neighbors don't get mad.
We don't like bad neighbors, do we, Tater?
Nate, you could close the door.
I could, but my daughter's in there sleeping and my wife's on the couch about to fall asleep. She'd probably frown upon that, honestly.
And
My daughter stopped us from doing a burnout the other night.
I remember. I was watching.
Yeah, I was gonna do a burnout on Pinky Weekend.
Hey, Stacy, did you see how grumpy she looked when we went in the house?
Oh yeah, she looked like she was mad as hell. Hey Nate, if you're gonna smoke, turn your camera off.
We're turning away from you.
Harold's got a question about wiring up trailer lights to his Nissan truck. Harold, most auto parts places have a quick connect where you can plug it into your factory harness for a pigtail to go to a trailer.
And I highly advise getting one of them because if you cut them wires, it voids the warranty on the whole truck.
Not only that, but you're opening yourself to having problems with corrosion, bad connections, and everything else. Hey, Dimmelson, it's good to see you in here, brother.
How you doing?
Hi, Demelson.
Hi, Demolson.
Hey, Stacy, if you get home and get some free time, I know that's very rare. You come across one of those 18 commands. You want to pull the heads off and see if they're closed chamber. Give me a price on them, and we'll work something out.
All right.
Hey, I'm in the planning stages of a new engine.
Do you know the numbers on them?
No, I don't. Right offhand, I'd have to go back through the manual and find them because they only made them a couple years.
The closed chambers don't have a dish in them, right?
No, or a very, very small one.
They make a 7-pin plug to 4-pin connector arrow, and you can buy it at the parts house. It just floats right into the 7-way, and it converts it down to the 4 wires. Most all these trucks have both on them. I know my F-150 has both.
Yeah.
I've got one of those 7-pin to 4-pin adapters on my truck. Just put a little dielectric grease on them, and they'll last forever as long as you don't leave them in the plug.
Yeah, take them out when you're not using.
Yep.
The thing you put in the wiring harness, you can leave that there. We're talking about the adapter from 7 to 4.
Right.
Yeah.
And mine actually has the little lights in it, so if you're having a problem, you can check to see if it's from the truck side of the plug or the trailer side. If you're having a problem with your trailer lights.
I want to say they're not real expensive either, about $20, I believe, and it's worth the money to have it.
I think 20 or less.
Yeah, I think you can get the whole setup for under $20. So most of those that plug into the wiring harness anymore are wired for 7 and 4.
Yeah.
I know when I bought the one for the last record we put together, it had the 7, the 4 flat, the 4 round, and the 5-pin plug all in one thing. Yeah, Justin's the only one on the screen. The rest of them got a cameras off.
I thought about that a few minutes ago.
Justin should be on present mode.
Well, that's not necessary.
I'm really happy about my new drill bits, guys.
Nice.
Harbor Freight.
Present the drill bits.
Is that the titanium set?
Yeah. I couldn't afford what was the other one?
Cobalt.
Cobalt
Yeah,
set.
Cobalt. Yep. I couldn't afford those ones.
I think you're going to be happier with the titanium than you would be with the cobalt. Just to be honest with you.
Use a lot of oil when you use them. Titanium bits will last a long time.
Good. I bought these and I wrote on them no, so nobody else would use them. See, look. No. But half of them are already dull. I bought this from Napa, and they were more expensive than that set I just bought from Harbor Freight.
Take them back and warranty them out.
The Napa ones?
Yeah.
Yeah. They have a lifetime warranty on them.
I still have all of them.
Just take them
They're
back.
all
Take the
still
ones back that don't cut and warranty them out. Or just take the whole set in there and say, I need to get these fixed.
That's my good set. Was.
I went to Home Depot and bought me one of the Drill Doctor XPs.
Yeah, that's what I should have bought because I got a million drill bits.
I love it. Hey, I've taken broken drill bits and grind them down where they're flat and resharpen them, and they work great. You just can't get them hot. Don't get them hot when you grind them down.
I got drill bits. If I could sharpen them.
That drill doctor, I think I paid either just over or just under $100 for it, and it paid for itself.
How you doing, Live? Thanks for coming in.
Got more drill bits in here.
Life with ankylosing spondylitis. I haven't seen her in a long time.
She's good
How you
people.
doing, girl?
Welcome to the stream, girl.
Long time.
I haven't even seen her around the Wacky Chats. How have you been? Good to see you.
Matter of fact, YouTube had already unsubbed me from her. I just fixed that problem, though.
Yeah, she
So
probably
did I.
too. Of course, she might have on hiatus.
How do I put the stream out on my community tab? Hold on.
You got to right-click, copy, and share it. You want me to do it?
Well, I need to learn how to do it. Well, I can't do it from. Yeah, go ahead and do it. I can't. I've got the Hangouts running on my laptop, and I'm watching the chat on my iPad.
Damn it.
Hey, two ATVs. I don't know if you noticed it, but you're blue now.
So blue.
I had to resubscribe.
Yeah, I trust them.
Damn it.
Don't be so blue.
Stacy, go check out one of 2ATV's live streams one time. You'll laugh.
I'll give you the blues. I gotta stop.
Yeah, I got it. For some reason, I didn't have the bell rung on his channel, but I do now. What's up with the new thing with the bell? You got 3 options now. What's up with that? Yeah.
Let me tell you something. I ring one more damn bell, I'm gonna be Quasimodo.
You're cuter than Quasimodo, though, Justin.
Oh, Lord. Here, Ed, you won't get horny? I gotta turn my camera back off. There you go. There you go. You can get horny.
Just don't play leapfrog with that, Stacy.
Horny toads. I want you to think about. I thought you think about me every time you looked at that.
Oh, yeah, baby. I'm waiting for somebody to walk up here and stick their hand up in the window of my truck. I go, bah! This thing got some pretty good points on the end of it.
Death by stagnation. That's your new channel name, Stacy. Death by stagnation.
Only if you're a corn chip.
Stagnation.
You got to put the little Walmart squiggly in the middle. Stag squiggly nation.
Yeah.
That was a Captain Kirk joke, wasn't it?
That's it. We got to do it.
The wheels are wobbling.
Hey, Craig, why don't you show yourself?
Because I don't want to break my camera.
Show yourself right now. I demand you.
I can't.
Why?
I'm in violation of the YouTube agreements.
Hey, Nate, you do realize you had the president president and the founder in the same room last night, right?
Yeah.
I'm in here to floss
President.
anyway.
I almost said the president and the legend, but
How would you differentiate between them?
I always figured you had to die to be a legend. I don't feel like dying today.
Me neither.
There, I'm showing myself. Is that better, Nate?
I've got plans.
All I see is your face in the corner of a picture, Craig.
That's myself. It even says you under the picture.
Looks like a picture in the F-350.
That's a sissy 50.
Yeah, that's in the Sissy 50. The Super Duty has a tan colored headliner in it. And the 1 ton has a how do you put that? Patina baby blue color.
Are you talking about the dump truck?
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's got lots of
I'm sure.
patina.
Yeah, I'm sure it's got a baby blue headliner in it.
It doesn't have any cab corners, and the back wall of the cab's actually free floating. That's the way we like it.
Well ventilated.
Yeah, the cab corners are held together with expanding foam. That's body filler for a redneck, if you didn't know.
Jay, you still with us, buddy?
I think Jay stepped out to take care of the puppies.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's right.
I thought redneck body filler was ketchup and toothpaste.
No, that isn't sticky enough, and it attracts flies.
I thought it was duct tape and red clay.
It used to be baling wire, but it's too expensive to buy baling wire anymore. Can't hardly afford to buy it. And they come out with that 100-mile-an-hour tape, and you can't buy it either. It's too expensive.
No, it's chicken wire. It's that chicken wire mesh. That's why the chickens are always running around the yard.
We use that in the walls when we're putting stucco up. Come on now.
David, I was out of town one time in Towson. Bought some baby chicks from Tractor Supply. Thought they were so cute. So anyway, the baby chicks started shooting the chickens. And they were just running around the yard. So I come in off the road one time and she said, "Oh, baby, I built a chicken coop." She had the chicken wire all around it and everything. And I looked in there, I said, "You do realize that chickens are supposed to be inside the wire?"
Huh? Really? There.
I seen somebody build one time and didn't realize chickens can fly, and it was only like 3.5 or 4 foot high.
Yeah.
They look cute sitting on top of the fence.
We have a lot of chicken hawks and stuff where I live at.
Okay.
When you build a chicken coop, you have to cover the top of it. You build it about 6 or 7 foot tall, and you put chicken wire on the top of it to keep the chicken hawks from getting in there and getting the chicken.
Right.
Or the raccoons, or
I say, yeah, we've got raccoons here. Red-tailed hawk.
a raccoon will eat 2 chicken wires, though.
Yes, sir.
We got turkey buzzards and red-tailed hawks and some eagles.
Bald eagles out by Clinton Lake, or they did.
Yeah, they're getting more prevalent.
We've got a couple pair around here. I've seen the nests and stuff, and I've seen them, but they're probably 20 miles from me.
We've got gold eagles around here too. Not very common, but we do have a couple of them.
We got bald eagle here in Connecticut. Yeah, there's not a lot, but there is some.
Yeah, that's what I was talking about. Bald eagles. I'm sorry.
Oh,
Where I unloaded it this morning in Inglewood, there's a channel of, I guess it comes off the Gulf there, but there's a channel of water that comes up and just kind of wraps around the place where I unloaded it. And where I had to turn around at, I was real close to the edge of the water there. And I looked out in there, you could see these little humps, eyeballs everywhere. Alligators or crocs or whatever they are in that channel. And I pulled up there and that guy was unloading that UTV off the truck. And I asked him, I said, are those alligators in there? He said, yeah. And there's a bunch of them. And about that time, I saw one about 4 foot long running across the parking lot.
Yep.
That's a new pair of shoes right there, Stacy.
Shit.
That's some gator tail. That's some yummy stuff here.
As hobbled up as I am right now, I'd have been a great big old snack for him.
That's sweet.
That video's in my queue, Boneyard. I haven't watched it yet, but it's in my queue to watch. Holy, look, it's Lisa. How you doing, Lisa? Good to see you in here.
Hey, Lisa, how you doing? Actually, there's crocodile and alligator in Florida.
Is Jay back?
Yeah, but the crocs are on the ocean side and the gators are on the Gulf side, right?
I mean,
I don't know, but I know they're
Are they mixed?
pads and shit.
And Nick, can you answer that question for us?
I think we can weld it up pretty
Who deleted
Some
my
grinding and-
stuff?
filler.
What's going on there, Craig?
I was trying to do some work on it, adding another wrench, and it slipped because chat moved.
Okay.
So
Okay, all right.
I apologize, Jim. I unhid that comment. So
I didn't know if I missed something or what.
Yeah,
no, it was just a slip of the wrist.
Yeah, Boneyard, I seen the video where you brought it home. Is there another newer one out than that?
Yeah, I saw that too.
That went all kinds of crazy. Sorry about that, Jim. I've been good, Lisa. We just have been busy with stuff. So
They hit 25 yet, Craig?
No. Waiting for the two that just came in to hit the like button.
I think we're pretty close.
Hey, Stacy,
Yeah.
how'd you like that burnout I did for you?
That was the one in the truck.
Yeah.
Yeah, this guy in that hotshot truck that was parked beside me. He got out. You got out of the parking lot. He got out of the truck. Do you know that guy? I said, no, I never seen you pull him out.
Okay, we're doing the giveaway.
I think
I
there's
wasn't
been a
gonna think
request to
I-
do a giveaway. So
I wasn't gonna say nothing because I didn't want to get you in trouble with Christine.
welcome back, Gemma.
26 thumbs up, 0 down, 18 watching. Right now.
Well, a thumbs down on them after we get off the screen, so they're kicking us while we're live.
Now, you guys even got a thumbs down on the test live stream you did.
That just means Stacy will sleep tonight.
I hope they choke on the corn chip.
Jimmy C is going to eat worms.
Better him than me. So
He'll actually enjoy it. We put some hot sauce on there.
All right.
No, you gotta use mustard.
all right, I show 28 thumbs up and 17 watches. How accurate is that?
Uh-oh, you're on film.
Who? You need to read, but not reading the thing I just typed up here, so everybody sees it.
I see that. The wife said pick a number between 1 and 30. Type it in the chat. Welcome back, Jimmy.
Need to tell Jimmy he probably didn't see it.
Shall I get to play?
No.
Hey, Jimmy.
The wife says no. You don't get the PlayStation.
Well, what kind of fun is that?
I don't know.
You gotta guess it without going over.
Oh,
When are we going to stop?
That sounded painful.
As soon as I figure out.
You only get to put one number in.
Got to have at least one.
There's Jerry, this and that. How you doing, Jerry?
These
Jerry, how you
people
doing?
are typing in here without
Hi,
putting
Jerry.
the number is confusing me.
We'll say hi for you, Jimmy. Jimmy says hi, everybody.
I'd send Jimmy an invite. He can come up here. So
He said he's on his phone, so he can't. I don't think he can do that.
a word.
So far, nobody's gotten it.
Yo, Corral.
Has everybody picked the number?
Kathy, stop them and just pick the closest one to it
Huh?
without going over.
What did he say?
pick somebody.
Has
Stop.
everybody put a number in?
Stop the numbers.
I think everybody's got a number in there.
Without going over.
Right.
Price is right.
Okay, if everybody's.
Price is wrong, Bob.
I picked the closest number without going over.
Didn't Bob Parker get sued for sexual harassment on the model? Shit.
I wouldn't doubt it.
I don't know if he got sued, but he got accused of it. I know that for sure.
They took him off the show, didn't they?
I don't know, but I did find out this week that Steve Harvey has lost all of his employment opportunities.
Steve Harvey. I'm trying to think of who that is.
The black fella?
Yep.
Yes.
He is unemployed right now.
What did he do?
Oh, that was Steve Harvey was the dude that did
Family Feud?
Family Feud. Okay, yeah.
He's unemployed right now because he was going through a divorce with his wife. There's Mod. How you doing, Mod?
Texas Radio Comedy, how you doing?
It's gonna happen, dude. I'm super excited. That's like a $30,000 fight.
Tell Ed he won. The number was 16.
If we could take our time and do it right.
Ed won. Does Ed want to win, or does Ed want to pass it on to somebody else?
Kitty.
Dumping money into it.
Let's pass it on to somebody that's more deserving.
A $5 bucket of $100 bills, man.
All right. Let me go
Where my
on
luck
that.
goes.
I can use that.
So who?
If we had a 5-gallon bucket of $100 bills, Justin, you wouldn't be in your apartment.
There'd be a silver Freightliner headed to Connecticut to get the grass.
I'll take a gallon. I'll take a quart.
promise you I could get everything you own in one trip, probably.
Dude,
Just order one of those pod units and load it up.
Bro, I don't even have much.
Take care, too. Thanks for coming in, brother.
No.
See you too.
Jay's back. Welcome back, Jay.
Sorry I was gone so long. My brother come by, and then my other brother and a friend of ours come by and checking on me and all.
That sounds like a Newhart show. Hello, my name is Larry. This is my brother Bob, my other brother. Say it.
This is my brother Daryl. This is my other brother Daryl.
All right, Larry.
Oh man.
Yeah, people still get the numbers.
Get it, Courts?
You can't type in the same number.
Guess a number for what?
Kathy's doing a giveaway because we got 25 thumbs up. So
They won't let me play, so put in
Okay.
Steve, okay?
Justin hit it right on the money. So, does he want it or?
Horse is the same number.
no, this is Justin's second number.
Horse typed in, then Justin typed in both the same number.
Yeah, but Justin put in 22 after that.
That was my second guess because the horse already took it, so that's fine. I don't know.
Okay.
You're welcome, Texas Radio.
Okay.
Does Justin want it or does he want to pass?
You want it or you want to pass, Justin?
I'll pass.
Oh my.
Spin the wheel again.
Kathy's going, damn it, I won't never do this for y'all again.
It's fun. I think it's fun.
Kathy, I pass on the prize. The only thing I want's a hug.
Yeah, I don't really think prize.
I'm going to play this time, damn it. Let's see.
Ow. What numbers have to be in between 1 and what?
30.
1 to 30. Here, I'll just start at the bottom.
I already got one in state, so you can't have it.
Come on, Stacy.
I'll get it eventually.
I don't see
I already
Boneyard
guessed number 10.
typing. Oh my God. Boneyard typing anything in.
Camera's messing up.
Camera's working fine now.
Hold on, I'll show you guys if I can. My camera will let me.
What's showing?
My numbers don't count anyway.
What?
I'm done.
It's like showing over there somewhere. Hold on. I'm gonna back out and come back in. Hold on.
Pink beard.
All right, what do you got for us,
Can I
Nate?
place your number back in the room again, so I know?
Kathy, don't count my numbers. I was just
No,
playing.
it's not fucked up, and I'm not gonna scroll back and forth.
Looks
This
cool.
is a mock. That's a mock-up.
Looking pretty nice, Nate.
Still doesn't have the front.
It looks like a miniature police bike.
We thought about turning it into a police bike, but we're gonna go all black.
I would.
It's gonna be nasty.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna start working on the fender and mounting the bags tomorrow. And we still gotta put some paint on some stuff. Yeah, the front fender still needs painting.
It's too bad that big old tank ain't functional.
I know. He's looking at buying one.
You can get a 3-gallon Harley peanut tank for $129.
Is that the Trevor that we know, or is that a new Trevor?
Yeah. No, that's Trevor.
I think we're going to be on for a little while, Trevor.
I ain't doing nothing anyway. I can't do nothing. I got a freaking busted wing right now.
You could do the chicken dance, Justin, but I don't recommend it.
I can't do nothing.
I'll be right back, folks.
I just say, I ain't gonna do nothing. I ain't doing nothing for a while.
I think I'll do that.
I just ain't doing nothing.
Kathy, I don't have that picture saved no more.
All right, okay.
I've been around, Maud, but I've just been busy.
I got my pen though. I might be able to hold my pen up for everybody to see it.
Okay, that would work. Oh, yes.
Small Engine Nation, baby.
I don't know how well y'all can see that.
There's 18
Hey, guy at my
people
work's
on the
messing with me.
screen.
Said he's gonna start a large
1, 2,
Engine Nation.
3, 4, 5 people have done this.
Yeah, large information is
Once
out
you
there.
once you go to spray up and down, it'll stop.
Hey,
Huh?
large engine nation already exists, but they call it garage gang instead.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I've been a part of garage gang for about 5 years, at least.
Hey, Craig, did you see Trevor has a channel he'd like to have rated?
I do see that.
If Nate or somebody can put a link in there, we can do it now.
Trevor can put the link in. He's a mod. All he has to do is copy and paste it.
Is everybody done putting their numbers in?
Has everybody put in a number for the 1 to 30 giveaway?
I put in number 10. So I guess, yeah.
I thought he didn't want to do it.
There's a link to Trevor Nicholson's channel. Different Trevor.
I already got him.
We got Trevor.
Oh.
Trevor, he has a friend that wants us to do a live raid on Tater.
Then he'll have to drop the link then.
There are stickers out there somewhere, Jimmy.
People are still typing in. Horses being a smart ass.
I don't know. I kind of like it.
So far, Breezy's got it.
All right, I'm out of here, guys.
All right, brother.
All right.
Good to
All right,
have you
Taylor,
in
have a
here,
good one,
Nate.
buddy.
You guys have a good one.
Small Engine Nation out.
Later, Nate.
Later, Taylor. That's what we need to do is some raids. We haven't been no raids in a long time.
I think the Breezy won the giveaway. So we'll have to get Breezy to send out an email. I'm going to put the email link in the room here. Send me an email, Breezy, with your contact information, and we'll get you the prize sent out to you.
What was the prize?
A green pen.
Oh, okay.
Have Jay show it.
Jay did show it.
Oh, I didn't see it. Okay.
Trevor dropped that link if you guys want to.
Those are some of the best writing pens I think I've ever had.
They definitely are nice pins. I do like them.
Yes. Yes. Nice pen. Yes. Very nice.
I think Justin got a cubby hole just for his, so nobody picks it up and takes off with it.
Yes. Okay.
I had to steal mine back to Tabitha and hide them in the truck. I used my red one so much that I used all the ink out of it and tried to buy a refill thing for it, and the refill don't write as good as the original one did.
Well,
I think it depends on the tip you get on the refill, Stacy. They don't have stationary shops like they used to anymore.
what's wrong with the insert?
I used all the ink out of the original one, and I went and bought a replacement,
Okay.
and it don't write as good as the original
Tell them to
did.
go to MX.
Well, it's good for Tim.
Damn, them jalapenos are hot.
Come on, really? God. Have you ever thought you might need a little ranch there?
It's ACC.
Yeah.
You know what he needs, Captain? Tones.
Have a good night, Boneyard.
Hi, Barnyard.
Take care, Bones. Thanks for coming in, brother.
Hey, Boney.
Later, brother.
The link that Trevor dropped in the room was for Demonson's Outdoor. He had like 4 viewers at the time. A bunch of us, Horse went over, I think Hot Rod went over, Harold went over, I went over. Gave him a Twister Nation raid.
Craig, did you get that message I left for you in Hangouts?
I have not got it yet. I'll go look at it now. I got that, Jay.
Okay.
I think I'm gonna get off here soon too, because somebody had to have a live stream at like 9 o'clock last night. Kept me up late.
That was just early for today. That wasn't late.
I had no part of that.
That was late for me, and my alarm clock still went off at 4:30.
Well, thanks for joining us, Ed.
Yes, sir. You guys have a great one, and we'll catch y'all
You pulling
on
this
the next
weekend?
one. Not this weekend, no. I'm actually going to go over and work on my buddy's tractor and help him get that bolt back to that coupler, because when the bolt broke and he pushed the clutch in, it slid the clutch disc back and come off the drive pins and turned. And it's a pain in the butt to get them lined up by yourself.
Yeah.
So I'm going to go over tomorrow morning while we're going to go have breakfast, and it shouldn't take more than 15, 20 minutes to do it. But I want to take it apart, take that coupler off there and round the inside of the holes where those bolts go through. That's why he keeps shearing them. I was doing the exact same thing until I took a Dremel tool in there and smoothed over the edges of those holes. And that way it doesn't have a shearing effect on it.
Yeah.
So, and he says he's got the burr tool and everything there to do it. Just got to see if
Did Junkyard leave?
see how much of a pain in the butt his is to get apart. I know mine's easy. I can do mine in like 10 minutes, but
Welcome back, Harold.
All right, guys. Have a great one. Hashtag Small Engine Nation for life, y'all. And we'll catch you on the next one.
Have a good one, caller.
Let me look Breezy real quick. Hang on.
Oh Lord, them jalapenos are hot.
What'd you make, Frito pie again?
No, I made a couple hot dogs. Got sweat pouring off of me right now.
I have not got it yet, Breezy, but that's not to say that I won't get it. If I don't get it by Brandon's stream tomorrow night, I'll hit you back up. You never can tell with Google how fast you're going to get a message. Welcome back, Lisa.
Did Junkyard leave?
I haven't seen Junkyard, so
That was Boneyard.
yeah, Boneyard was in here. Boneyard left.
Junkyard was in here.
I haven't seen Junkyard in here.
I
Hey,
hadn't seen,
Jerry.
yeah, I hadn't seen him tonight.
I hadn't seen Junkyard either.
Oh my.
Which it ain't gonna be much longer, and I won't get off here because I feel like I'm about to fall flat on my face.
I know Junkyard got him a new job, so
Another one?
he said he got that job in Savannah.
Nice. Hey, John's live. I got a message back and text message back from David. He said that as soon as he hit the house, he'd jump in here. So
What time is it?
11:35.
11:30 for Jay. Jay's had a hell of a week.
What time we've been on, what, an hour and a half?
2 hours, I believe.
Oh,
Oh, Lord.
I don't know, but I was stopped in the junkyard, so.
I reached in the cooler and got me a piece of ice and it just happened, didn't it?
142.
Get you some crackers and peanut butter, Stacy.
I ate that earlier. That's why I ate the hot dog, because it felt like my mouth was glued together from the peanut butter.
But just try the crackers without the peanut butter then.
I bought me one of these little hand pumps. I don't have to try to pick that heavy ass cooler up all the time. It works pretty good. I pump the water out of my cooler with it.
Nice.
So it looks like I'm making a crude motion. And I'm pumping the water out of my cooler. I'm sure that'll be a nice tomorrow.
We could just make Justin sing and that'd go away.
Mm-hmm.
Sing us a song, The Piano Man. Hey, West Virginia Hillbilly, how you doing, brother?
I don't sing nothing.
I told you to give Junkyard a wrench, didn't you?
Junkyard's got a wrench.
Oh, must be you gave Goldhammer a wrench then. Well,
West Virginia Hillbilly Off-Road is our Facebook Small Engine Nation guy. So anybody that wants to be part of the Facebook Small Engine Nation group, we have to get a hold of him on Facebook. Pretty easy to find. Good young man.
Good, good.
did Jay leave?
I think Jay's about getting close to that pumpkin hour.
feel like I'm about zombified today. I'm winding down quick.
When your foot's feeling like the size of New York, it probably don't help any. It's probably hard to get comfortable to begin with. So,
Yep.
Oh, Lord. I put a piece of ice in my mouth. That didn't help. Made it worse.
The only thing I found that helps when your mouth's burning like that is actually a little bit of milk.
That West Virginia does tractors. Did you guys see that?
yeah, he does all kinds of stuff. He's a bright young man. Does all
Well, I'm
kinds
not recommending that you do this right now, Stacy, but tequila helps.
to kill you.
Narco helps too. Oh, I hate them damn things. I know they're hot.
Because you're a glutton for punishment.
They taste good.
The jalapenos it's a glass jar. I don't remember the name of it. And when I put them in the cooler, the paper label always comes off of them. But I think Tabitha does it as a joke, and she'll put them in my cooler knowing that the wrapper's going to come off of it. And I think they have 4 different ranges. They have a mild, medium, a hot, and an extreme. And I think she buys the extreme one just to set my butt on fire because she knows I love jalapenos.
Well, you could be getting like ghost peppers or habaneros or some of those
I'll eat
death spirals.
habaneros all day long. They don't bother me. And I got a hold of one of them Carolina Reapers one day, and that shit won't happen again.
My favorite Carolina Reaper video is the Catfish Cooley video, where he does the Carolina Reaper challenge.
That dude is nuts.
Oh, yeah.
He's hilarious, but he's nuts at the same time.
What's Forrest talking about?
Yeah, he ain't got no sense.
The horse is now part of the Facebook Small Engine Nation group. There's a lot of stuff, a lot of activity in that group. I promise you, I get notifications about every other day that are probably, I don't know, 3 or 4 deep from that group on Facebook. There's always people joining and always people posting.
Yeah. I don't spend as much time on Facebook as I probably could.
Yes, Jerry, we're all in different stages of being involved with the Garage Gang, or at least being affiliated with them in some way, shape, or form. I was on the last T-shirt they made, so.
Well, the YouTube Garage Gang thing is kind of what All Engine Nation was. That's where the idea came from, anyway.
Well, y'all, I think I'm going to call it quits for tonight.
All right, brother. Been thinking
Y'all
about you.
have a
So
good one. Appreciate
Thanks.
y'all having me on the board.
thanks for joining us, brother.
Yeah.
Get some rest.
And, I'll see y'all probably again Sunday when y'all go live.
Don't eat all that backstrap in one sitting.
I'm not even going to tell you what I done.
Don't tell me you threw it away.
No, I gave a whole gallon bag of it that I just cooked up earlier tonight because I had to cook it to keep it from going bad. I give it to my brother to carry home with him. I got about a half a gallon in there left to eat over the next few days before it goes bad.
How you doing, PC Mac? We normally do not invite people onto the panel that we don't know. So if you stick around and we get to know you a little bit, we might invite you up on a panel, but not tonight.
Y'all have a good one, and I'll see you on Sunday.
Yeah,
Take care, Jay. Get some rest, brother.
Mac PC, you don't have any subscribers,
El Zilcho.
Right.
no videos.
I hear your birdie.
Yeah, the birdies are out of the cage and playing.
Mm-hmm.
Georgie was flying a little bit ago and took a tour around the living room, dining room.
They're probably ready. They're probably fixing to go to bed pretty soon because it's 11:41 here. I gotta imagine it's like 20 and 9 right there. So
They've had an odd schedule lately. The rainstorms have gotten them kind of a little bit out of their zone. So
uh,
I saw David Johnson flash up. There he is.
there's David. Hey, brother.
What's going on?
hey, Dave.
Hey.
Hope you had a
I am wore out.
hope you had a good Friday, brother.
Well, kind of. Yes and no.
Welcome back, Ashley.
All right, hold on. Give me 1 second here.
Hey, Craig, keep an eye on that.
I see it. We just have a policy back. We don't allow people on the panel. We don't verify. We don't know. So with a tight knitted
We've had
group
that go bad on us before.
Wow.
Oh, there's Brandon.
Yes, we're still on, Brendan. If you want to come back up, you can, brother.
Oh, we got Hot Rod J in here. I ain't worried about it now.
We got a lot of good mods in here. I bet, Brendan, you've been feeling at the tile all day. You probably have had your number.
That's a rough job, busting tile and getting it off the floor.
Yeah, even rougher when you're using a jackhammer.
It's not my favorite thing to do.
I'll tell you what, Brendan's a hardworking young man.
Yeah, I got to get up there one time. I go home and see. About a 3-hour drive.
Hey, Hot Rod. Kathy, Breezy. Y'all, excuse me. I've been out in Chatham, and where I've been at, one of my buddies, he's been helping me out a lot, and we had to rip the rear end of my truck, at least the axle part out, to get the seal and the bearing replaced. I'm gonna tell you what, that was a real pain.
Been there, done that. Them Toyota bearings are no joke, are they, David?
No, they're not. I mean, it's not that hard to change the bearing if you have the proper tools. Just luckily, he had the proper tools. But I've been up since 9 o'clock, 8:30, 9 o'clock last night. Yeah.
I had a seal go out on my 4-wheel drive Toyota, and we had to take the bearing off of it to replace the seal. And we ended up having to split the race to get the old bearing off. And then we had to drive the new bearing onto the axle shaft with a press. And we were using a 60-ton press, and it still didn't want to go on there very easy. So,
Yeah, them things can be a real headache.
Excuse me. Gotta refresh my chat. Way behind.
Yeah, I know you ain't seen me all day. Please go on somewhere.
and typically with those axles, you got to end up pulling the studs back into the axle itself because it normally end up knocking the axles out of the hub.
Well, the way this Toyota set up, once you take your wheel off and take your drum off, you got to unhook your brake line, you got to unhook the emergency line, then you got to take the 4 taps off the back. Once you get all that loose, it slides practically right out.
Yeah.
But the bearing, the race, the seal, all has to be changed, by a press.
Right.
I've changed one time before, many years ago, on an 82 Toyota hatchback.
Graphics item.
Hey, client, brother.
And that one I had to split with Sawzall. I can tell you right now, trying to split hardened steel with a Sawzall, you're going to be there for a while.
You better off on a grinder.
Yeah, it's like cut through 316 with a hacksaw.
Oh, I got that.
That's not my favorite thing to do.
Yeah.
When people sub to me, why isn't it showing up?
Yeah.
Who subbed to me?
Took me 3.5 hours to change one bearing on that 82.
It's about normal.
Well, 3 hours of it was cutting it with the Sawzall.
3 hours of it was cussing. Yes.
Yeah.
Well, David, I got a question.
Okay.
What's wrong with your damn phone?
When I'm in Chatham and at his house, he has no signal.
I was in Greensboro the other day, and I tried to call about 10 times. I was going to run up to Danville, and I never could get you to answer the phone, so I didn't go up there.
What day was it? Was it Tuesday?
What's today? Friday? Yeah.
Yeah, I was down at his house. We changed the fuel pump on a Polaris 700.
No, it was Monday.
Monday, I was here.
I tried calling. I just figured you were sleeping.
What time did you call? I didn't lay down until like 2:30.
I got to the pit, the pilot there in Greensboro about 10:30.
There, Jerry.
And I was there till 4 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, I never received a first phone call or anything.
My phone has been acting goofy, and it's just doing it with certain numbers.
Anymore.
Huh.
I probably tried to call 4 or 5 times before I laid down, and then I tried to call. I don't know. I guess it was about 5:30 or 6 in the afternoon.
I've never received the first call.
I could go back through my call log and tell you what time it was. I figured that pretty much after 5:30, 6 o'clock, there wasn't no point in driving up there anyway.
Yeah. Kind of wished I'd have seen you.
Well, that Google thing is supposed to be kicking off. They're going to put one of them Google facilities just north of Greensboro.
Oh,
They moved it from Roanoke to Greensboro.
oh, good grief. Well, there's a stretch of 29 that heading from Danville to Greensboro. It's a good, I'm going to say a good 30-minute ride, no signal at all.
Yeah.
So,
When you come down to 29, the facility is off of 29. When you come down 29 from Dansville to Greensboro, it's about, well, if you're going from Greensboro to Dansville, it's about a third of the way on the west side, and they're knocking trees down and everything and flattening everything right now. So they'll have all the groundwork and everything in by, I think they said the end of February, 1st of March, and they'll be ready to start bringing modules in.
Hey, Mud Digger, how you doing?
more likely you'll be making a few more trips out this way.
I'll be spending quite a bit of time in Danville to clean out the spare room.
I hear you.
Mud Digger, your number just went up one.
Let's see here. 29. All right, so you got Reedsville, which is about halfway between Greensboro and Danville, and then Brown Summit.
Brown Summit sounds familiar.
Yeah, that's about
It's sitting up on top of a hill.
let's see, it's Brown Summit, Monticello, which is not too far from each other.
I've seen pictures of where it's going to be from off of 29,
Yeah,
and it's sitting up on top of a hill. And when you drive down through there, you can see where they're knocking the trees and everything down and clearing it.
yeah.
And there's a river or something right there. It's right there close to that river or lake, or there's some kind of big water supply there.
Lake Townsend.
That's it. That's the name of the cooling facility.
Yeah. That's not far from Yanceyville either. Oh, Lord have mercy. There's a park right there underwater. Soccer complex. Lake Jeanette. All of those are pretty close to Greensboro and Brown Summit area.
Take care, Brendan. You have a good night, brother.
Oh my goodness.
is tedious sometimes, gentlemen.
Yes, it is.
You all right over there, Captain?
I'm fine. I'm just I'm just stupid, that's all.
Hey, Craig, look at Hangouts and see if that. I just tried to post something in there.
Give me a minute.
The family box.
Digging the camera out.
I gotta take some pictures. I'll be back.
Show him a picture of me and my boys. Do you hear me?
The one in the floral print shirt, his birthday.
Heck yeah.
Did you show him a picture of me and my boys?
No, I haven't.
Nice.
Can you tell where them boys come from?
Yep.
That was because they looked just like me when I was younger.
None of my pictures are even on the computer.
Uh,
Did you find a picture?
Yeah, that's a good looking little bud that my Decker got there.
There's your favorite, Stacy.
Oh yeah, that damn clock.
could be worse. Could be Cartman.
Wait, Jimmy is quiet because we were waiting on the clock.
Yeah. I sent you an invite, Jimmy. If you want, you can come on up here and hang out with us.
Come on up, Jim. I'm just taking some pictures. Come on. Oh, can you? Sorry, guys. If my camera equipment just cooperated more often, I wouldn't cuss so much.
Oh, Lord.
Oh yeah, sometimes. Here, I give everybody a real face to look at. It's not like it's much of a face, but it's a real one.
Oh, I just realized I still have my camera off. Hey, Jimmy. Jimmy, you got no sound.
Nope. It's got a dipstick, Jimmy.
All right. How the heck are you using a Hangout in a StreamYard?
And that's kind of nice, isn't it?
Like that.
I understand you got it like that. You got to give me the secret.
Because we're freaking magic.
The secret is to start StreamYard, and then with your computer audio, which I'm using my Dell laptop, I did a screen share StreamYard and just shared the Chrome window for the Hangout call, and it's working beautifully.
Yeah, it looks great. I mean, it's still a Hangout, you know?
The downside is that we're using all the audio from the speakers through my microphone. So it's an environmental thing, but hey, I'm not going to knock it. I like it better this way.
We got a package in from Cheech and Chong, and we give it a little bit of magic dust, a little more magic dust.
I was gonna say, I got some of that stuff over here. Let me find it. But this is crazy. So now, all right, I gotta go back over here. Oh, you know what? I'll just minimize. I minimize this, right? I'll shrink this.
Yeah, I don't even have StreamYard running. I'm just in Hangout.
Yeah, but I want to be able to see the chat.
Well, I got chat running on another device. I got YouTube pulled up on my iPad.
Let's see. I think I have the skills to actually set these side by side here. All right.
Hey, Bud Digger, I can help you with that Oppie thing.
If anybody can do it, you can, Jimmy.
Oh, you know I'm so not a techie.
No, but you have a knack for streaming.
Okay, maybe.
Got it out.
I just seen somebody else pop in.
Your immodesty insults me. No, sorry. Your immodesty is
All right. So yeah, okay. Let's see if I can do this without my camera going batty, because StreamYard doesn't like my camera.
Well, you're not using StreamYard, you're in Hangouts, so.
Yeah, I know, but okay.
We got Chris in here from Client Graphics. I don't know if everybody knows Client or not, but I just really enjoy having him on a Hangout. Top-notch guy, and if there's anything you want to know about a tool, he probably has some insight on it.
Is he here right now? Oh, there he is over there on the left. Hey, Chris, I got that package. Thank you.
Nice. Did you show everybody what I sent you? Show everybody what you want here.
Oh, you want me? I'll bust it out right now. Heck yeah.
Yeah, let's see it. I know what it is, but not everybody else knows what it is.
Right.
So, I had a live stream. What was it? Sunday night. We did a 9 p.m. With Brad's Workbench. We had Joan from work not show up, but tried to pop in, but couldn't. We had myself. We had the maintenance man. We had who else did we have? There was 2 other people.
You know what? You and Brad were the only ones I knew in that room. And in the chat, the only other person I knew was Brandon and Toolbox. And the only reason I was even there, I was on another stream, and I saw that Brandon Brad went live, and I was like, I'd never seen Brad do a live, so I just dropped everything and ran over there.
Well, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Brandon's a really cool guy. That's BSS Small Engine. That guy jumps around from live stream to live stream.
Yep.
It's like him and I have the same taste in live stream sometimes. We follow each other around, and he's just a really, really neat guy.
Yeah, I run into y'all all the time at different places.
Right.
Yep.
Well, yeah, I know all about you, Craig. I've seen the dark side of where you hang out.
I'm all over the place as well. But, one of the things I really enjoyed, Chris, was you and Dow and a couple of other guys getting together and doing an Harbor Freight review. Or the power tool review and whatnot. And then,
I'm all over the place like when you hit dog poop with the lawnmower.
All right. Here's the tool. It's a ball holder tool for the sockets, and I don't even know what the heck to do with it, but I want it, so I wasn't gonna, what exactly does that do?
So that's the ratchet ball detent. Basically, inside there you got the pawl, and the pawl is going to be having the spring lever action because of a ball and a sprint. So typically, I always take a little bit of super loop and I put that right on one of the ends of that tool, and that's going to keep the ball in there from shooting around and losing it. And then you're able to just put it right over the where you put it in the little, the hole to push the pawl down.
Yeah.
And you use it to service your ratchet. So that one is by far the cheapest, most complete tool that Snap-on sells at 84 cents.
Well, now I know what it's used for. Thank you very much, because I do service my wrenches, my ratchets. So
Snap-on actually sells something for less than $100.
Yep, that one right there is a big old fat 84 cents. If you can find your dealer, if your dealer can have the part number and will actually order it for you, because from time to time that is one of the parts that, believe it or not, people have a hard time ordering.
I can imagine.
Well, yeah, because it's going to cost $100.
Maybe that's it. But hey, you know what? I simply just ask, and that's the thing. I mean, I don't know. I owe anything and everything to the Small Engine Nation from where I started at YouTube, because my channel was this much in January of this year. And I started with the Small Engine Nation, and I don't get to spend as much time in here as I used to, because I just don't have as much time as I used to. But everybody in here is the best people on earth.
It's just that time of year, man. It's like that for everybody. I haven't had time to do it. I haven't had time to do. I mean, this is my first live stream that I've actually been in of my own in
a week
or two.
Last Friday, he was in here at the tail end of the live stream.
Yeah, I think I got in on.
I'm actually working in here. I'm actually doing work right now. You know what this is?
Chainmail.
I'm making chainmail.
Yeah, I think the last time I was on a good live stream for Small Engine Nation for a long period of time, it was when Stacy was driving and the weather was beautiful, and then it started raining, and then it started snowing. And
the live stream from hell. I remember that one.
Oh my God, that was awesome. It was so weird, bro.
Everything changed in a matter of less than 10 minutes.
Yep. Yeah, I was actually.
It was beautiful, and then I got it. I tell you exactly where that was, right there by the Lincoln statue on the pass right outside of Cheyenne, Wyoming. Because I wanted to show y'all the statue, and it was so foggy that you couldn't see it.
Hey, Mud Digger,
That happens.
congratulations on that kid on the way. That's awesome. Mud Digger's going to have a new son in a couple weeks. So.
Oh, nice. Nice.
Congratulations. Life changes.
And I don't know if you caught it in that live stream or not. Brandon was like, Jimmy C wins everything. This is my box of winnings.
That's quite lucky there.
I might start calling you Doug Sweener, because you and him win more than anybody I ever seen.
Oh hell! On that same live stream, Justin Dow he gifted his winnings to Doug Sweener, and Doug wasn't even there.
like this hat right here. Brandon had to send it to me because I want it.
Jimmy, you just gotta go into the Disney live streams when they have 50-50 raffles.
Hey, I've won the 50-50 raffle, and I won T-shirts from Disney. Oh, sorry, I won Hazy Days' 50-50.
I've never won one of their 50-50 raffles, and I've been in a bunch of them. Tom usually wins. Do you get me?
I win small prizes. I never win big. I win small prizes. But it's still a win, you know?
Is Dizzy doing a 50-50 tomorrow?
More than likely. I don't know. He doesn't do them every week. You know, but I think so. I would guess so. You know, if I had to take a guess. But because I haven't seen him mention anything about anything. So I don't know.
Well, Jimmy, I'm really jealous of that VSS small engines hat there. I mean, I would pay Brandon $10 to ship me one of those.
It cost him about 15 to send it to me.
Did it really?
Yeah. Oh, the price might still be on the box.
Holy cow!
You would be amazed.
Oh, sorry. It was only $5.
Okay, I feel better.
That's
Like
the shipping. Yeah.
I guess I'm gonna have to drive to the damn house and personally pick mine up.
Hey, Mud Digger, here in the Small Engine Nation, we have 2 requests. One, you hashtag your small engine videos with the hashtag Small Engine Nation. And 2, if you're going to hashtag a video, keep it family friendly. You know, and that's the
why you
only
don't see much
requirement.
of my stuff here.
So we use Google Hangouts. We communicate daily, sometimes by the minute. So there's a lot of information and a lot of good resources and a lot of fun. Hey, Chris, how you doing?
Channels, man. Real lot of good channels.
If you want to learn some trick stuff for them hobbies, go check out my build, man. The FXS build. I got an hobby on it. It started as a 19-horse opposed twin, and right now it's about 50 horse. It's going to be over 100 before I'm done.
Hey, speaking of small engines, a buddy of mine said I could have an old farm, workhorse tractor with a blown motor. Yeah.
You go get it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's worth. You know, can I just throw one of them Predator motors on it? Is there anything crazy like that, or?
No. Go get it. So they're hard to get, and they're real hard for guys like me to get.
Wheel horse?
Yeah, wheel horse. Yeah. It's a lawn ornament right now because you know he had pretty much rebuilt everything on it, and he blew the motor up like twice. In the second time, he just dragged it into his little turnaround and made it lawn art. You know, I was like, that's sad to see that. And he's like, you want to take it?
Jimmy, you know Horse's Shop?
Yep.
He's the king of the wheel horse, man. That young man can give you just about any information you want on it.
Well, I was just wondering if it's like like real challenging to put a different motor on it. You know?
No, not that hard. I mean,
all right.
When it comes down to it, a lawnmower is a lawnmower is a lawnmower.
That's what I figured.
You can take a color off and set a Briggs right in its place, and all you gotta do is change the wire, and the bolt holes are the same.
That was more my concern. As long as the bolt holes line up, you know, it can't be that hard, right?
Standardized bolt patterns stuff, you know.
All right. Cool. I'll go get it.
For the most part, sometimes you get like a weird Italian brand.
Hey, Jimmy, you can get with Robert too on that wheel horse. You might be able to repair whatever's wrong with it. It may not be a completely bad engine. It may just need some repairs done on it.
Well, yeah, he said like the head was round, oblonged, and so
Working on it.
I mean, if someone's got another one, they want to throw some parts at me once I dig into it or something. But I don't know. I'll know more later.
I'm sure we can come up with something.
Right. And that's another thing, another little update for me. And like Stacy was saying earlier, summer's busy, right? I've had the cables for that bike for 2 weeks now and haven't been able to get out there. To put the on the mini bike, to put the apes on the ape hanging handlebars.
Oh,
That's killing me.
Okay.
Let's just say playtime's for another time right now, yeah?
well, right now, while the weather's nice and beautiful outside, everybody's trying to get, family stuff. Kids are out of school, vacations, and all of that.
And I've been doing, I don't have a whole lot of energy during the day to get stuff done. So when I do have energy, I do go out in the yard and try and clean up the yard. Like I got a POS weed whacker that I've been beating on, trying to get some of the yard cleaned up and whatnot. So yeah, by the time I do an hour of that, I'm junking. I gotta, come back in here and play on here.
Well, when I get home, I'm gone so many days, consecutive days at a time. When I get home, it seems like I got to go back to work to get any rest because I'm trying to get this done before I got to leave again.
Yeah, that's what happens when you ain't home, but twice a month, right?
Yeah. I've been home more this year. I've been home more this year than I have been the last 4 years together. Last year I was home 28 days out of the year.
Right.
The year before that, I think I was at 25 days. And let's see, that was 2016. I was home less than 10 days out of the year.
Yeah, that sounds like the 2 years I was out on that I did cross country.
Yeah.
We were gone for a month and a half, and you come home for 2 or 3 days, right back out at it,
Well, it got to the point I got into a deal. I was hauling power inverters to solar panel fields. I was running them from Atlanta, Georgia, down into southern Florida, and when I would get empty, I would just turn around and burn back empty to Atlanta and pick up another one. Now I did that consistently for 14 months.
Heck yeah, man! Why not? If it's there, you got to take it while it's there, right?
I was doing 3 loads a week, and working 6 days a week, and Tabitha would fly out on the weekend. And once a month, she would fly out on the weekend, spend a week with me in the truck, and then fly back home.
That was hopefully some good money. That was a lot of time away.
It was some good money.
Right?
It was some real good money. I bought and paid for that Kenworth in a year.
There you go. Yeah, my problem with being on the road is I spent all my money entertaining myself while I was out there.
I paid $122,000 for that Kenworth and paid for it a year.
Nice. Yeah, you needed another set of tires by the time you were done.
No, it had new ones on it by the time I was done because I had to replace them twice.
That's my point. Turning and burning, doing nothing but rolling, right?
Yeah. I put 218,000 miles on it.
Oh, wow.
North Carolina, that's kind of in the heart of just about everybody in here. It's not too far away from a lot of people.
Bud Digger, I was just in North Carolina. What part are you in?
Am I the furthest north on the East Coast?
Probably.
I
Where
think
are you
so. I think that you're as far north as we get, and then you come south a little bit to Lucky's Mud Mowers and Sam's Garage, and then we come down to
Yeah.
Justin.
Yep.
You guys
I
are,
know Sam and Lucky, so I just didn't know if there was anybody further north than me, like in Maine or anything.
Where are you at, Jimmy?
I'm in southern New Hampshire. I live. The best way to describe it is I live between Keene and Nashua. I'm kind of like dead center in between them.
Okay, that's north of Boston.
Oh yeah, north and east.
Okay.
Todd in the coin community is in Maine, and I think we shipped a small engine nation pin to him, and it actually got broken shipping, so I shipped him another one.
Who is that?
Todd
Miller.
I don't think I know.
He's in the coin collecting.
Yeah, I might know. I know a few people over there.
TLT
I'm
Coin
kind of spread
Hunter.
out.
Yeah, he hangs out with TOT Coin Hunter. Them guys.
Okay, I think I know him. And Brian, something or other.
Yeah, there's a bunch of great guys there. We have a lot of.
Them up for that.
Yeah, Oz and Oz Art. I know a few of the guys over there.
We have a lot of communities that are great communities around us, and we intermix and intertwine with those communities. It's helped a lot of other communities grow in the same sense as the small engine nation has grown. And it's nice to be able to be in other communities and help with technical stuff, and we get a lot of support from everybody else too. Anthony and Kean are great people for technical support.
Oh yeah, Anthony's actually quite the mechanic.
He's pretty intelligent all the way around. I mean, he's into computer stuff, and
well, that's what I meant by a mechanic. He's not just like he's not just like a car mechanic or motor mechanic. He knows refrigeration and electrical, and
Does he know how to get the Hangouts, Greg?
I don't. Mud Digger, are you familiar with the Hangouts app?
He's new at all this stuff. Need to get them all set up.
I wonder if you can even still well, you must be able to still download it.
Yeah, you can still use the app. It's still available. And I think that they're supposed to be phasing it out to Hangout Chat or Hangout Meet, but I haven't seen them roll that way yet.
Mike, WTF Mike said that they already let it out, and but he hasn't had a chance to try it yet.
They want you to pay for it. And it's not just with the Hangout Meet, it's per user. So if you want a Hangout meeting, they want like $12 a month per user to use that feature.
Greg, he needs help. Any questions?
Ouch.
Download it to my phone now.
You should have some messages once you get it downloaded and installed, Mud. One box should be in the Small Engine Nation, the other one should be for me. It's pretty easy to get the hang of. If you have questions, you could just send a message in the Small Engine Nation box and people can help you with it. Hangouts is not really complicated at all.
No. Streaming on it can be a little annoying, but
Yeah.
that's gone now. So, so it's altered now.
We find ways to do things. I just didn't like the StreamYard layout, and I really enjoy being able to see people full screen when they're having a conversation. So This was my idea, and I tried it earlier today. It's working. Is it perfect? Probably not, but I prefer it.
The only thing I didn't really like about the StreamYard is the host has to be more like an operator. You're pushing buttons, you're flagging comments, and changing scenes, letting people in and out. You're working more than you are enjoying.
The thing that really gets me is the limitation of 6 people. Like tonight, I can have people come and go out of this hangout as much as I want. And, you know, the limitation usually is typically about 10 people, which we're comfortable and familiar with. StreamYard, 6 people, you're done.
Yeah, but you get your 6. The good thing I found about the StreamYard is the fact that everybody now knows you can only have 6 up. And you can have 4 more in the basement, right? Or, yeah, that's what we've been calling it, is the basement. You can have 4 more down there. And what I've seen it do for me anyway, and you know, like the folks that I've been on panels with, is it helps keep your panel fresh because people come in, hang out for 15 minutes, a half hour, and then go, you know? And they're more willing to drop out to let somebody else in. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's kind of like a give and go type of thing. And I thought that aspect worked pretty good because I don't want people to feel like they have to when they come up on my panel. I don't feel like they should feel like they got to be there for the whole damn stream, you know? Because I'll stream all night long, you know, and I don't want people to think that I expect them to hang out all night long, you know?
That's one aspect about the redneck community is that the streams are typically fairly long.
Well, you know.
And it's good because it's a good opportunity for people to be around what I would consider to be very quality individuals.
Right. And you know what I like about those streams is the fact, you know, if I do a 2-hour stream, I'll get 150 people through there. You know, they're only there for 15 minutes apiece or 20 minutes apiece. But they come through, they say hello, they hang out, have a chuckle, and move on. You know, and I don't know if that's good or bad, but when I do a ridiculously long stream, I'll have people that'll stay in there for an hour or 2. You know, so it's like,
Well, you got to get them to come in and see Jimmy C and friends. Otherwise, it's just Jimmy C.
Well, yeah, but that's why I need panels. You know what I mean?
Right.
Because that's my friends. Because my real friends in life, I can't get them to come up here with me. They'll go on camera with me and let me film them if we're doing something stupid. But for the most part, I don't see those people a lot because I don't live close to them anymore. You know, I'm 45 minutes away from my nearest friend. You know, so I don't get to see them like I used to. And the only reason I added the and friends is because if you tried to find when I was just Jimmy C, if you tried to find me on YouTube, you'd search that and find 100 other guys and not me. You know, and I didn't want to be Jimmy C Outdoors or Jimmy C Small This or Fishing or whatnot because I've been at this since September and I still don't really know what my channel is. You know. Exactly. You know, I do this and that and whatever floats my boat. And for the most part, right now, it's mostly streaming. You know, but if I can get better at videoing and making better videos, I'll make more videos. And I'm slowly getting better at that. So,
sounds cool. So Craig, was I the only one that was not able to get on the stream using an iPhone from Hangouts?
Stacey had a little issue with it tonight too, so it's hit and miss.
Oh yeah, the thing with using your iPhone, you have to. There's things you have to do to get into a Hangout on that. So
yeah, it was weird. I tried 2 different phones and it's like, oh, I can't miss the Small Engine Nation one. If Craig's throwing out an invite, I better get up there. So I ran downstairs on the computer and jumped on.
Yeah, I think a lot of people end up emailing the link or putting the link in an email and going through it that way. And you got to be on Chrome. You know, same thing with the StreamYards, but you know, all phones are different, I guess. But what did you say? The iPhone? I guess the iPhone was like the hardest one.
Yeah, it's the most incompatible with Android and stuff. But that's the other thing awesome about the Small Engine Nation. When they get a panel going, I mean, even this one, Craig's trying something out new. It still works. It still works really, really well. People still able to communicate and have a great time.
Right. I'm happy that the Hangout, you the green room there is still usable. That's so cool.
I like it because, like I said, we're more used to it.
Mm-hmm.
And I like the ability for us to be able to have conversations and be able to track who's talking. With the StreamYard, it's a little bit more difficult to tell who's actually talking if you're not used to seeing the people that are on the panel.
Right, but the good thing about the StreamYard, and on the same note there, is you can talk over one another without becoming a big mush. Hey, you know what? I heard from a bird earlier today that you fell off your stool, drunken stupor, and had a
I was just picking something up off the floor.
Oh.
It slid out from under my ass. I fell on the floor. My arm popped out of the socket. The chair bit my back real bad. I'm bruised now. And I cried like a baby and freaked out like a freaking useless freaking patak.
Right. And you had to get a ride. Mark M had to give you a ride to the hospital.
Yes.
Oh, man.
Yes, they had to.
Did you do that on a live stream?
No, I wish. That would have been great freaking.
Oh, I was going to say, if that was on a live stream, that would have been awesome. I want to go see it. I'd pay money for that one.
Any kind of film at all.
Oh, man. Right. It's an opportunity right there.
Triple dumbass on me. Yep. Whatever.
I was like, damn. I knew I should have stayed.
All that agony and not 1 second of footage.
Do it again. Do it again.
Right. Replay it.
Don't do it again. Let's say you did and don't.
Do it again, he says. If I can reach through the camera.
So how late into the night was that?
It wasn't the night. It was the afternoon.
Oh, you mean I literally left too early to miss
It was
that?
like 2 o'clock in the freaking afternoon.
Was it the next day?
Don't even tell him.
After party? Oh, all right. Yeah, I couldn't have stayed overnight.
It was the day after the party.
Oh, and Stacy, there's a good reference for you. You know where Worcester, Mass is?
Yeah.
I live an hour north, straight north.
Okay.
I live an hour south on a meandering diagonal.
I know exactly where you live, Justin.
Yeah, but literally, you could take your Dizzy's garage and draw a straight line right to my house. It's about an hour to get there.
I hadn't been to you Dizzy's garage, but I know exactly where Justin.
Right. Well, Worcester. You just said take the center of Worcester and put a straight line up, hour north, across the Mass border, and you'll probably be right at my house.
I don't go up to that part of the country unless it's paying real good.
I understand. We got little roads and lots of cars.
Yeah.
And no one cares about trucks up here.
And I like to drive too damn fast to be in that situation.
I understand, man. I understand.
There's a lot of trucking in Connecticut. We appreciate our trucking as well.
Yeah, you beat the hell out of us going through there with your DOT troopers, though.
Hey, I didn't say anything about the administration. I said the people. I meant.
Yeah, because all the truck stops. You know, there's no truck stops in Massachusetts. You have to go to Connecticut or New Hampshire.
Yeah.
So, and God forbid you want to cast a com check. That shit ain't happening in Massachusetts.
When I go up there, I make sure I fuel at the Virginia line.
Right.
And I got enough fuel to get in and out of wherever I'm going.
Well, the prices in Connecticut aren't too horrible, but
well, if I know I'm going up there, I'll put my saddle tank on my truck, and I can carry 500 gallons of fuel.
Oh, there you go. So yeah, that'll get you in and out of here without a problem.
Yeah, that'll get me damn near across the country.
Right.
We're the second smallest state in the nation. If you blink, you might miss it.
I wish I could miss it.
Yeah.
Hey, the only good thing, the one good thing happened to me in New York is, in Connecticut, is we're going up 84, right? You know where they are. I forget exactly where we were. It's, they got that high occupancy lane and all that. that you could just really, if you wanted to, you could just drive right over there. Yeah. But we're going through there, and this old dude literally drove underneath the trailer. And he tried blaming me. The cop looked at his car, looked at the trailer, and says, "No, sir, you turned into him. He's a professional driver. He didn't sweep, you know." I was like, "Oh, thank you." Yep.
Last time I went up through there, I went to Portland, Maine.
Yep.
And I was carrying a super load. It was 20 foot wide, 20 foot tall, and weighed 140,000 pounds.
What that cost you? About $300 in tolls by the time you got to Maine?
They wouldn't let us on the toll road. We had to go. They had us routed, and I think the straight line run was like 900 miles. By the time we took all the detours and everything, it was over 3,000 miles.
Holy cow! Wow.
And I had 4 escort vehicles, a utility vehicle, and I had to have state police escort in every state.
Right. From New Jersey on, right?
No, all the way. I come from Pascagoula.
Really?
I went from Pascagoula, Mississippi, all the way to Portland, Maine.
No kidding. You must have been huge.
It was 20 foot wide, 20 foot wide, 24 foot tall.
Yeah, 20 foot wide. You're taking up more than 2 lanes of highway.
No, I got that backwards. 24 foot wide and 20 foot tall.
Yeah, like I said. You're taking up more than 2 lanes of highway.
We had to run at night. We only covered, on a good night, we would cover 150 miles. So
Yeah, man, that's rough.
It took almost a month to get it there.
I can imagine that. With with all the trouble that you had to go through. Hell yeah. I hope it paid good.
Some of the roads we went down, they would have crews go through there and pull the mailboxes out of the ground. and every power line, the utility trucks have to hold the power lines up to get under them.
I can see it, man. I can see the headache.
There's several intersections in the city of Boston that lost traffic lights. I got tired of it. Screw it. I just knocked them down.
What the heck were you doing in Boston with it?
That's the way they routed us.
Really?
Yes. They routed us across the George Washington Bridge in New York.
Oh my God. It would have been so much easier to just run you up the highway.
Try stuffing 24 foot wide through the George Washington Bridge.
No. No. You had to have been like almost rail to rail.
We were, and they had to tear a bunch of shit down for us to get through there.
Yeah, you're whacking signs all the way through there.
It was a big ordeal. It took them 3 days. Took them 3 days to get all the people together, just to get us through the city of New York.
Hey, I was running a 48-foot box through a residential neighborhood just outside of Boston, and I had no idea that I was plucking lines until I got up to a freaking intersection, and there's 3 cops there with the lights on, blocking everything. What the hell are you doing, son? Where do you think you're going? Huh? I'm not a tall truck. It's only 12.6. Why am I popping line? I had no idea I was popping line. Couldn't hear it. I'm deaf as a stump anyways, And I just, never saw anything in the mirror because you can't really see behind the damn thing,
Well, the way they routed us was ridiculous because they could have run us up 81 all the way to 84, and we could have run 84 all the way across.
Yeah.
Jumped on 95 and run straight up.
Yeah.
Had plenty of room.
Yeah, it would have been marvelous.
Because I blocked the whole interstate, they wouldn't put us on the interstate.
That's ridiculous. Because you wouldn't even, with the escort and everything, it really wouldn't have caused, especially running at night, you wouldn't have caused that much of a headache.
No, and we ran from 8 o'clock at night to 4 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. That must have cost the company a fortune in detail work. Detail money.
It was the total bill on the load was well over $250,000.
Right. Yeah. That's ridiculous. They probably won't build it like that big again.
Well, and the bad, it was going. There's a nuclear power plant up there.
Yep.
Which was that's where we went to, and this one particular piece they couldn't make on site. Nobody in Maine made it. The only place they brought it in from somewhere overseas into the port there in Pascagoula, Mississippi.
Yep.
And I picked it up there, and I mean they couldn't get it nowhere else, and they couldn't take it apart. It was all one piece.
I understand. I actually had a machine once that got delivered to us in a bogey, and it took us everything we had to get it off because our forklift is only rated for like 6,000 pounds. This thing ran the whole length of the bogey, and wall to wall. We got it out of there. Luckily we used every trick we had to get it out of there, and then we asked the client where the heck they wanted it, and they wanted it in their basement, which there was no way because the thing was like 30 foot long, and they wanted to get treatment, and I come into a garage, which was only a one stall garage, and in the back it had a bang of left into an 8-foot hallway with a downward ramp with a low ceiling. There was no way it was getting in there. That company actually moved because they bought that machine. It was cheaper to move than retrofit the building. It's like,
well, that piece of equipment that I took up there, I don't know what it's called, but they physically welded axles underneath it and welded the kingpin on the front of it.
No shit.
And made it its own trailer.
Nice. That's actually pretty brilliant shit right there. But it was still way too freaking wide.
Yeah, well, the trailer itself had 116 tires on it.
Wow.
All right,
I'm wondering why the hell there's other ports
going. I'll see you guys later. Have a good one.
Pleasure.
Take care, Chris. Thanks for dropping in with us, brother.
Yep, thanks for having me. I'll talk to you guys soon.
Have a good night.
That was a modified Michigan train.
Right?
I don't know if you know what a Michigan train is.
Not really. I've never heard this saying.
A Michigan train is tires and axles from the front to the back.
Okay.
And it breaks in the middle. Well, this is a modified Michigan train.
Right.
Because the only stationary axle was the center. All the rest of them pivoted. They could turn.
Really? Oh.
Not to break things up, but I just saw Anthony went live. And it looks like they may be having trouble with StreamYard as well. I know there are a lot of people who have been frustrated with StreamYard here lately.
Who did?
Who went live? The redneck or Anthony?
Anthony the Redneck.
Yeah, Anthony, yeah. Because Ken right now is if you see Ken anytime within the next couple weeks streaming, it's from Anthony's computer because he doesn't have one at the moment.
What happened to Ken's laptop?
It died.
Well, that
It
sucks.
died, and He Waste Mike is going to ship him a new PC, but who knows how long that's going to take. So right now, Ken's using his phone, but streaming through Anthony's equipment. Similar to what you do for Stacy.
Yeah, that's kind of how we do ours.
Yeah.
It's not perfect, but it works most of the time.
Right. All right. Well,
it's more stable for us to do it this way. I'm on data. I'm on data service on everything.
I understand. You bump in and out, especially when you're going on the road. So I get it all.
Well, Greg, if y'all close this down, y'all go over there. I need to hit the rack.
Yeah, I'm good with that. You know, Anthony's good people, and their community has been stellar. You know, with Jimmy and all these other guys have been great supporters. Lisa and Mark, which is the Texas comedian.
Yeah.
All those guys have been great people to be around. And if you guys don't know who these guys are, I mean, hit up Jimmy or Justin or any of us. They're great people to be around, honestly.
Well,
The one thing I really like about the redneck community and the ladies and gentlemen around table is that they don't put up with any trolls or any riffraff. It's solid people, and they're all good people in the chat. So.
And the ladies and gentlemen around table is actually in the chat right now.
Yeah, Lisa is a sweetheart.
If y'all can go over there and throw her a sub, because we're trying to get her to 1,000 before Ken.
They're not live.
Just so she can force me to wear a pink beard for a day, okay? Me, Ken, Anthony, and Gaffa Haynes will have to wear a pink beard for a day if she gets to 1,000 before Ken.
I mean, you still don't have a beard.
I'll make something happen, okay? If she wins, I will make something happen somehow, some way, and I'll wear a pink beard, all right?
Yes, we know, horse. It's 12:47.
What the heck?
Have a good night, buddy.
All right, later, horse.
Okay, everybody. I think we're going to shut this down and see if we can go over and support Anthony. Thanks, everybody, for coming in and participating with us.
This chat is experiencing 12:47 right now.
All right. That's what I was trying to do. All right, hold on. Let me see, Kathy.
Thanks, everybody, for coming in. I appreciate it. And y'all just bring it.
Joe DIY coming in at the last second. Later, Joe.
That's all right. Hey, Joe DIY. We're all going over to Anthony's place.
Put a link in the chat room. Yeah.
Oh, you